Hello, viewers watching from around the world, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home, or even watching on a mobile device. I want to formally invite you to the nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. I'm Alvin Chapman, alongside me, two-time All-South Regional soccer player for this Pensacola Christian College team, Riley Rhodes. Riley, great to be beside you this evening.
Hey Alvin, it's good to see you tonight. It's good to be here. I'm looking forward to a fun night of basketball. Should be a high-energy game. The crowd's already in here, starting to fill up, and it's looking to be a high-energy game. I'm excited about it.
In today's match with the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, we're facing off against the Tigers from Trinity College of Florida. The Tigers from Trinity, Florida are currently have 2 games under their belt, including a huge victory against Oxford College and Emory University. Behind senior leader Niall Bright, he averages 21 points and 3 assists a contest, the lead scorer in the South region. How do you think the Eagles going to have to do to slow him down possibly?
Well, you said it right when you said slow him down. It's important that we understand that you can't completely shut a player down like Bright. He's so multidimensional in his game, so we have to just concentrate on containing him. He's going to get his points, but we got to make sure that we just contain him. He likes to pull up off the dribble. He can go right, he can go left. So we got to make sure that we're giving help where we can, but understand that he's not going to beat us by himself. We've just got to contain him and to keep him from getting too many on us. You know, he's a good ball player.
The last time we were in the nest, the Tigers were in the nest. It was senior night last year when we graduated seniors like James Shodamu, 1,000-point scorer John Clay, and also Brian Ugaldi, who's suiting up tonight. We beat them by, I believe, a margin of 15. What are you expecting from this Eagles ball team tonight?
You know, I'm expecting a very high-energy game. These guys are hungry. You know, they've been away from the Thanksgiving break and everything, so it's their first time back after the break. These guys are hungry, ready to play again. Talking to them before the game, they're excited. Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-energy game. Look for a lot of scoring and up and down the floor. It should be a good time.
You see him on the camera right now, A.J. Ward, the leading scorer for this basketball club. He's averaging 17 points and 17 rebounds and a career high against Crowley Ridge of 32, Riley.
Yeah, he is quite the player, and he has been shooting the ball extremely well this year. So he's going to look to get himself warmed up early, and I would expect him to come out firing. So it's exciting to watch A.J. He's an exciting player. Should be a good night to watch him.
Stephen Wheeler, the transfer from West Coast Baptist College. He averaged 20 points a game over there and had a career high of 47. Last game against Emory and Henry College up in Virginia, actually University, he had 22 points. 19 of those points were in the second half.
He's a good ball player too. You know, someone about as shifty as I've seen play for the Eagles. So he's an exciting player to watch. He's also extremely unselfish, and so he's ready and very willing to share the ball with his teammates, gets everybody involved. Stephen Wheeler is a great guy and an exceptional ball player. I really like watching him play. Last
person we're going to talk about, since we're speaking of shifty guards, here for this team, Brantley Koski, the sophomore from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. He had 2 games where he scored above double digits, 15 against, I believe, Johnson University, and 16 against LaGrange, with minimal minutes as well.
Yeah, Brantley can really jump out the gym, and like you said, an explosive guard, very shifty, defensive presence, and he's always hungry on the board. So he's a great player to watch tonight coming off the bench. You'll see him get some good minutes, and he's a fan favorite, so everybody loves to see him. I'm excited to watch him as well. It should be a fun night.
Plenty of action waits here in this South Region matchup.
Sir.
But until then, let's go ahead and kick it over to the studio where you guys can meet our Eagles once again for this 2021-22 school year.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Welcome back, fans from all over. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Riley. Riley, we're just about 2 minutes in till tip-off here in the Nest. But we have some keys to the game. What do you think the Eagles are going to have to do to possibly be successful in this matchup?
Well, the keys for the Eagles are three things here. The first one is to limit turnovers. Up to this point in the season, they have been averaging 15 or so turnovers a game, and so that number really has to come down if you want to see them do well tonight. Turnovers kill, and so that's something that they got to be careful with. And number two, they got to shoot the ball well, as they have been doing this season up to this point, 37% on the year from three, and so that really helps the ball club out when you're shooting the ball that well. And then the third thing here is make sure that we get everybody involved. So we already know that AJ's going to come out and play ball tonight, but can we get the other guys involved? Whether it's Stephen Wheeler or Austin Lewis, CP, those guys all need to get involved as well, and that'll really help us out tonight.
Great insight you provided, especially on the three ball. We have two players, Christian Porter as well as AJ Ward. I'll play AJ Lewis. AJ Ward, they're both averaging over 40% from distance. Let's go ahead and kick it over to the other side of the court. Trinity College of Florida, the Tigers. They're playing here tonight, having Now Bright as their leading scorer, averaging 21 points per contest. What are they going to have to do to be successful tonight?
Well, their keys for the game is, first of all, defensively. They've got to contain AJ, and we've seen other schools face guard him and do different things to get creative to try to contain him. And so that's number one key for them, is to try and contain AJ in some way. Number two, attack the rim and see if they can get to the free throw line in doing so. Other teams have really had good success against the Eagles attacking the rim and shooting over 50% on the year against the Eagles inside of the three-point line. And then the last thing is to play disciplined basketball in a very difficult environment. We've got a very excited student body out here, here with the whole mojo of protecting the Nest and showing up and defending their home court. And so this is only their third game of the year for the Tigers, and you got to really be disciplined when you're in an environment like this. Having played in big games like this myself, it's a tough thing when the opponent's crowd is involved. So for them to stay disciplined, not turn the ball over, play good defense, that's a key for them tonight. Definitely
agree with you. A very involved crowd here in the Nest for the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Both teams heading towards their benches. Coach Bell, in this first year coaching with the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, what do you think he's telling his ball club right now?
Come out and have a good time playing basketball in the game that they love.
Thank you so much, Riley. Alvin Chapman alongside with him. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back, but we're going to kick it over to Caleb Osborne for the pregame ceremonies.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the PCC Eagles and Trinity College of Florida. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy tonight's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you just protect the players in their time of competition, Lord. Help everything both on and off the court tonight. Bring honor and glory to you. In your name I pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sport medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Trinity College, number 1, Niall Bright. Number 2, Judah Winfrey. Number 12, Anthony Reese. Number 32, Osavion Buckner. And number 33, Jordan Stewart. Trinity College is led by Coach Rob Opitasano. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Starting tonight for the Eagles, a junior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 2, Christian Porter. A junior from Pace, Florida, number 5, Austin Lewis. A grad student from Long Beach, California, number 11, Stephen Wheeler. A junior from Pensacola, Florida, number 34, AJ Ward. And a senior from Detroit, Texas, number 43, Will Higdon. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell with assistant coach Micah Conlin. Officiating for tonight's game are Stephen Newhouse, Byron Rozier, and Ron Pelletier.
Thank you so much, Caleb, for those pregame ceremonies. Before we go ahead and kick things off, Riley, let's go ahead and introduce the starting lineups for both teams. For Trinity College of Florida, number 1, Niall Bright, the leading scorer in the South region. Number 2, Judah Winfrey. Number 12, Anthony Reese. Number 32, Osavion Buckner. And number 33, Jordan Stewart. And for the Pensacola Christian College Eagles to fill the guard spot, Christian Porter making his 3rd start of this season, Austin Lewis. Number 11 from Long Beach, California, Stephen Wheeler. To fill up the front court for the Eagles, the leading scorer for this ball club, AJ Ward, and the big man from Detroit, Texas, Will Higdon, at the tip, alongside with number 33, Jordan Stewart. The Eagles will win the tip-off and switch it over to Austin Lewis, who also finds Porter. They quickly go to Stephen Wheeler. He had 22, Riley, against Emory and Henry University. The speedy guard gets past his defender and finds Porter. He goes baseline, kicks it to the big man from Detroit. And the Eagles strike first, Riley.
Yeah, great stuff there going inside to the big man. You see the size mismatch already tonight, and that's something that the Eagles are very much looking to take advantage of here. Hopefully we can get Big Will going early.
Stewart, he drives to the basket, finds Reese, and that's stolen away from Lewis. Porter in transition, nearly loses the ball. Pump fake goes inside to the big man from Detroit, and he finishes 2. He had a game like this against Crowley's Ridge where he got to going early. He finished that game with 14. He has 4 to start off this first half.
Exactly what you want to see as an Eagles player and team. Get the ball inside and take advantage early of the big size advantage there.
Ward nearly forced another turnover there by the Tigers from Trinity, Florida.
Yeah, good active hands and feet there. You know, it is a violation, but that's still all right. We'd rather have him reset than allow him to continue play the way that he did there. So great job by AJ to get his feet involved.
Quick substitution there for the Tigers. Austin Reese gets checked into action. Here's Stewart, guarded by Ward. He was first team All-South region last year. Here's Niall Bright. He was second team. He drives inside, uses the glass, no good. Porter saves the ball from going out of bounds. Lewis in transition, goes back to the big man, off the glass, no good. Stewart will take over. He drives on Ward, tries to throw up something towards the glass, and that's good. Jordan Lewis, he gets inside. Jordan Stewart, my apologies, scores first. Here's Wheeler, quick move to the basket.
Wow, great finish there from Stephen Wheeler. Exactly what we talked about in the pregame there. Using the quickness, the shiftiness, and then he goes up and under. Great move.
That defender had no chance of stopping him in transition. Here's Stewart for a triple in the corner, and that's nothing but net.
Big time shot there. Hand in his face, doesn't matter, he'll still knock it down.
He brings this game within 1. has all the Tigers' points. Gets it inside to the big man. Foul! And one for the Eagles. Let's see that one again.
Great find there from Steven. Like I said, very unselfish. Great find, great finish.
Not
Good
just
start.
an unselfish play, but great job from the big man to keep the ball high and put it right off the glass.
Yes, sir. That helps draw the foul and get to the free throw line early.
Wheeler with another, not a Wheeler, but Higdon with another fast start to this ball game. He has 6 so far, can possibly get 7 at the charity stripe. Yes, he does.
Great start so far for the Eagles.
9-5 ball game here in the nest. Dribble handoff to Osavion. That ball's deflected by Big Will. He's doing a lot of stuff on the defensive side of the ball as well. Buckner finds Bright. He tries a triple of his own. That's no good. Ward with the off-balance rebound.
Good strong rebound there through contact. And now you see him attack the board. Great take and finish there from A.J. Ward.
Loved how he used his inside hand on the off-balance shot from Ward. He strikes on the board. Buckner gets it inside to Reese for a mid-range jump shot. That's no good, but Stewart's there. Goes up something towards the goal. That's no good. Here's a triple from Bright, and he gets on the board.
There you see that quick release there from Bright. He is a very good ball player, and the Eagles got to stay aware of where he's at on the floor tonight.
Wheeler, quick move to the basket, kicks corner to Porter. He'll have a triple of his own. No good. Wheeler with the rebound. Fadeaway jump shot from the free throw line, extended. And he scores 4. Coming to the table, Anthony Horton. He's making his first appearance in the nest this season. Battling an ankle injury all year, but he's making his first appearance tonight. In his last game of the year last year, he had 13 and 9 against Tacoma Falls, and Niall Bright with the step-back jump shot give him 4 points.
Yeah, it's really good to see Anthony Horton being able to come back and fight off that ankle injury. Always a good teammate of mine back in the day, and he is a great guy. It's exciting to see him be able to get back into the game.
They go right back to Higdon, and he gets off the glass. Second chance opportunity, he converts on it. Give him 9. Bright snakes inside, kicks it outside to a wide open Stewart, and he knocks down his second triple of the ball game.
Tigers coming out and shooting the ball hot early. And just like we said, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Here's Wheeler, kicks corner to Lewis. He drives inside, finds Porter, nearly loses it. Fading jump shot off the baseline, that's no good. Osavion Buckner, he drives inside and draws the blocking foul on A.J. Ward.
Just a little too slow there to get his feet set and leaned into it. It's a good call there by the official. And just like we talked about, Tigers getting to the line early. They need to do that if they're going to do well this game.
Buckner, he's at the line here for the Eagles. Last year, when he played against Pensacola Christian College at home, he went for 27 points. And actually, you were at that game during the interterm break.
That's correct. I was at that game, and he sat in the corner and just rained threes on us. So he can shoot the ball. He's a very good ball player.
Okay, so we're going to get that in the book, and we're going to have a Class B technical foul on all right? We don't have him in there? Somebody's not in the book, Coach. We don't have him on the roster. We don't have Tony on the roster? I gave it to Green.
It looks like we've got some issues here with the book tonight, and that's going to cause some complications here.
Yeah, these are complications we will not mention here on the broadcast. Super unfortunate here for the team.
Yeah. Yeah, you hate to see that.
And this will set up technical foul free throws here for Trinity College of Florida. He misses the first technical foul free throw. He'll possibly, actually he doesn't get 2. Trinity will be rewarded with possession. But since they were already at the free throw line, he'll receive his second free throw, making it his third of the ball game.
Anything, did you? It doesn't count towards anything. Okay, I was just making sure. Thanks, guys.
Horton, he comes into the game for Ward. And Buckner knocks down both of his regular free throws while missing the technical. Quick move by Wheeler. Nearly loses the ball but finds Fitzgerald. He has about 3 seconds to get it across half court. He finds Horton inside, loses the ball. Great job and great defense there by Austin Reed for the Tigers. That sets up a baseline opportunity for the Eagles. Here's Lewis, hard drive inside, finds Fitzgerald, wide open triple from downtown, and he knocks it down.
Great find there by Austin. Austin has great vision, very unselfish ball player. Great shot by Chandler to knock down the chance when he gets it.
Here's Stewart with the ball to Buckner. Stewart having a really dominant performance. Mid-range jump shot for him hits the back of the net. He has 8 points and a rare miss for him as well. Here's Lewis in transition, takes a screen, finds Horton. Great give and go pass from Horton, hard off the backboard for Lewis.
Yeah, it looked like he may have gotten a little bit of block there, but good job by the Tigers to jump up and contest a shot there and then finish in transition on the other end.
Harley Reed, great find to Now Bright. He scores again, give him 6. He's also perfect from the field. Cross-court pass to Fitzgerald. One-hand pass to Horton. Second chance opportunity, it's good. He has 11 in the first half.
Yeah, inside of just 7 minutes, we already see Will Higdon showing the dominance that he brings with his size. He's playing great basketball tonight. Great tip pass there by Horton as well to find him quickly and allow him to get that chance.
Great spatial awareness by Horton, the senior from Arkansas. As Garrett Jones, he prepares to check into the ball game.
Garrett Jones brings great defensive pressure and great energy to this ball club. Good to see him getting some time tonight.
A graduate student who graduated from Cornell University, not the Ivy League school, but the school in Ohio.
Okay.
Jones finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald spins off his defender. Great hop, step move to the cup. And he gets on the board for the Eagles. Fitzgerald, he has a season high of 13 against LaGrange College. He so far has 5 points off the bench. Here's Stewart, he drives hard on Jones. Kicks it corner to Buckner. That hits the side of the rim.
Great rebounding there by the Eagles. Everybody's blocking out, finding their man, doing a good job securing a rebound.
Pass to Horton in the corner for a triple. That hits the side of the backboard. Loose ball there. Stewart recovers it. Finds Now Bright with no defenders on him. He'll take a triple, and that's nothing but net. Now Bright, he has 9 points. Second leading scorer right behind big Will Higdon. Give and go from Jones. Fitzgerald. Jones drives inside, finds Horton. That's deflected. But big Will is there. Can't convert on the second chance opportunity. Stewart stops on a dime for a triple of his own, and he finds the bottom of the net. He has 3 threes in his ball game and 11 points on the night.
Stewart's come out and shooting very well to start this game. Like we said, it's going to be a high-scoring game, just what we talked about.
30-second timeout called on the floor by Coach Bell. As both teams talk it over, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Riley Rhodes. And Riley, a really tough matchup thus far.
Yes, very much of a back-and-forth game already. We've seen multiple chances to get in transition. Both teams are looking to play quickly, and it's been an exciting ball game so far.
Jones, Horton, Fitzgerald, Porter, and Ward on the floor for the Eagles. Horton, he drives baseline, and he slams it! Anthony Horton, the senior! What a slam by him! Nobody was expecting that one. He gets the strong rebound. Here's Porter in transition, finds Ward, steps back for a triple. That's good! What a turn of events from the timeout, Riley.
Great way to come out of a timeout and get some quick offense there, and then a transition three as well. Boy, this place is electric right now.
Stewart, he drives, floater, that's no good. Two people go for the rebound there, but Horton with the rejection.
Horton is making his presence known early in this game. Coming off the bench with a vengeance, got a block here, and the two-handed jam on the baseline. That was great basketball, great baseline take there.
Hopefully we had that one in the replay booth so we can show you that one again at halftime. But Horton, he just rose up and put that guy in the rim.
That was actually a foul called on Anthony Horton there for that block, so a correction there. And number 21 from Trinity went to the line and missed a pair.
That's Reese, Austin Reese, the brother of the starter, number 3 Reese. And now there's Fitzgerald in the corner. Kicks it to Horton. He drives baseline again. And great defense there by number 10, Carlos Reynoso. Eagles up by 3, a crazy turn of events here in the past literally couple seconds of this ball game.
Great way to get some energy going. Looking to get some more here off of this inbounds play.
Near steal by Stewart. He averages 15 a game. And Ward goes all the way to the cup. And he'll head to the charity stripe. Thought we were going to have another poster opportunity there for A.J. Ward, Riley.
That would have been something. A.J. Ward is impressive in the way that he gets up and finishes above the rim. It's a great, strong take there, and it looks like Trinity was just a little slow in their shift over, drawing the foul on them.
I'm not going to lie. I'm still a little shell-shocked from that slam by Horton.
Yeah, that was quite the dunk.
Welcome to your senior year, brother.
Yeah, you can still feel the buzz here in the arena from that as well. Quite a dunk right there.
Man, that just left everybody in the crowds on their feet. And A.J. Ward knocks down 2 free throws. Give him 7. Bright guarded tightly by Jones. Calls for a screen. Jones with him every step, but Bright still gets to the cup. Foul and 1.
Great take there by Bright, going left-handed. He can go either way, and he'll have a and 1 opportunity.
That gives him 11 on the night thus far through the first half of play. And a lot of offense by these two teams.
Yeah, he knocks down the free throw there. And we've already got 2 scorers in double figures here for the Trinity Tigers.
Both players, actually, no, I was about to say both with 11. One with 12, one with 11. Fitzgerald, he drives and scores.
That's a strong move there by a strong man. Great take by Chandler.
Chandler Fitzgerald, he has 7 on the night here for the Eagles. Triple by Bright, that's no good. That's rebounded and put back up again. Ward gets a hand on that rebound.
Just a little bit of a heat check there, seeing what he's got in the tank, and bad miss, but yeah, sometimes you just got to do that as a player, you know?
Pass inside intended for Horton, that's no good. Here's Reynoso, he finds Buckner. He pulls up for a triple of his own, and that finds the bottom of the net. Buckner with 5 on the game. My bad. Go ahead and say what you were saying, Riley.
I was just going to say we've got Brian Ugalde checking in here, bringing some defensive pressure here, hopefully, to try and slow down some of these Trinity shooters.
Porter, he gets his first 3 of the game. He shoots 40% from distance as well. And Trinity answers back. Richard Smith Jr. Fitzgerald, he drives to the cup. That's no good. Rebounds his own miss, but that goes out of bounds. But we'll stay with the Eagles. You mentioned earlier, Uvalde coming to the game, but Brantley Costi coming in as well, as the fans are appreciating his entrance. But the Eagles going with the more smaller but defensive lineup here.
Yep, like we said, a fan favorite. You can hear him. As soon as Brantley steps on the floor, this place just comes alive. A very exciting ball player.
Inbound to Uvalde. Fakes out his defender. Porter, he'll take one from the fan section. Misses. But Koski, somehow, some way, gets a hand on that one.
Man, can this guy jump out of the gym. Great way to get up there and tip it. And he is a very exciting player as he gets the rebound here and looking in transition as well.
Koski, he goes inside to Porter. That gets stripped. Here's Smith Jr. He drives on Koski, kicks corner. Look inside. Regains his step, but that's no good. Number 24, Joel Snelling. Eagles up by 6. My apologies, by 3. By a score of 36-33. And a big weekend of basketball for this Eagles program.
Yeah, 2 big games this weekend. Hopefully trying to get 2 statement wins and gain some momentum coming out of this Thanksgiving break. Great take there on the baseline.
Donald Nunnery, he goes baseline and scores here for Trinity Baptist, bringing this game within 1. Jones, he tries to score quickly, but met by number 23, Snelling. 24, my apologies. The Tigers will take over here with the opportunity to take the lead as well. Stephen Wheeler, he'll check into the game as well. And this is very much a defensive lineup for Coach Bell's basketball team.
Yes, something that he's really trying to battle with here is the spacing that you see from Trinity College. They're doing a great job playing with that 4 out with 1 player in the high post. They're doing an excellent job of spacing the floor and then opening things up for their shooters.
Reynosa, he drives and kicks to Buckner. Buckner changes his shot direction and somehow finds the bottom of the net.
Great finish there from Buckner. He's having a good game so far. We've got 3 main scorers. He's already got 7.
Wheeler, his defender on him, makes a move inside, kicks to Koski. Uvalde, he drives inside, yet that's met by Buckner. Left his defender in the dust, but that shot gets rejected. In back-to-back turn of events for the Eagles, here's Jones. A lot of contact on that play. He'll go to the charity stripe. Near block attempt by number 10, Carlos Reynosa.
Just got a little too excited there. He had gotten a nice block earlier, and he was looking for another one there. Try to get him with a chase down block, but just a little too excited.
That will send the graduate student, Garrett Jones, from Illinois, to the free throw line. Jones, he averages about 27 minutes per contest, averaging 8 points a game as well. Misses the first free throw attempt as Stewart checks back to the game, the second leading scorer here for this Tigers offense. Jones again with another attempt. He rebounds his own miss. Tries to force it up. Not the smartest decision, but Koski was there. Spins off his defender. Up. Almost got a little bit of English on that shot, but that doesn't fall.
Way to get the offensive board there, but we've got to be a little more disciplined in our shot selection here. A little craziness in the last minute. We got to calm things down a little bit.
Reynosa, he kicks corner to Nunnery. Nunnery drives and kicks for Smith Jr. for a triple. That's no good. But Koski is there. The Eagles will take over. Coming to the game here for Reynosa. Niall Bright, the leading scorer for this ball club, averaging 21 points per game. Top 25 in scoring in the nation.
Very talented ball player, and he's looking to stay hot as he comes back after a little breather there on the bench.
Eagles down by 1. Wheeler gets all the way to the cup. Tries to alter his shot, but he'll head to the charity stripe.
Very good take out of a horn set there. And a little different look than we've seen traditionally with the Eagles here this year. But a great take and a way to put pressure on the rim, go to the free throw line, try to get some free points here.
One thing that's really fortunate about the horn set that the Eagles just ran there as Wheeler misses the first free throw is if you have a speedy guard like Wheeler per se, as soon as he turns that screen, he's literally 2 steps from the basket.
Yeah, and you can look to go either way out of a horn set there, and that's something that the Eagles are looking to do here. Playing 2 players in the high post, it looked like.
Wheeler splits the free throws and knots up this ball game. Stewart, he gets fouled by Jones on the floor. Sets up a baseline opportunity for the Tigers.
Very shifty player there. He just got a little bit of a step on Jones. Jones has the smart thing to foul him on the floor before he can get all the way to the rim. And that's only Jones' first foul, so not too much foul trouble here early.
Buckner in the corner. He'll take a triple of his own. Misses by the front of the rim. Koski in transition, met by Nunnery. Great pass intended to Ward, but he travels.
And now we've got Chandler Fitzgerald coming back into the game.
Fitzgerald, me and Braden Motter talk about this all the time. If you look at a picture of him from his freshman year to now, you'll be looking at practically 2 completely different people.
Yep, I've seen it. I was his teammate freshman year, and the work that he's put in the gym and off the court has really showed up. He is a very strong ball player.
Smith, he finds Stewart. Stewart to Buckner. He drives inside, yet travel before he can get a shot up.
Good defense there by Chandler. Moving his feet, staying in front of him, forcing a tough shot and a travel.
Giovanni Reyes, he checks in here for this Trinity offense. As Wheeler is getting guarded full court by Nunnery. Horn set drew up for the Eagles. Pass intended for Fitzgerald, but Koski picked up his dribble. Reyes in transition. Stewart back to Reyes. Buckner wide open from the corner. He loves that spot, yet can't convert on it. Foul called on Donald Nunnery, number 0 here, the point guard, who's also a sophomore. Higdon, Porter, and Lewis check into the game here for the Eagles with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this first half of action.
Yeah, Will just needed a break there, and we see him back in the game. Hopefully he can use his size to dominate once again.
Higdon with 11 first half points. Wheeler gets all the way inside, rejected by Stewart. But Wheeler will take another trip to the charity stripe. Great decision by him to drive all the way to the basket and going straight up as well. Stephen Wheeler, the graduate student who transferred from West Coast Baptist, averaged 20 points last year, 20 points the year before, 14 his sophomore year. Knocks down the first free throw. One thing that's also cool about him as well is that he had 47 points on his senior night as a senior for West Coast.
Yeah, he's a very talented ball player. And, you know, if you talk to him off the court, he's about as chill of a guy as you can come across. Very nice guy, very good ball player. You love to see a player like that do well.
Stewart inside to Buckner. Almost drives baseline on Lewis. Reyes with the ball. Back to Reese. He drives on Higdon. That's rejected.
Good defense there by Will, moving his feet. He does a good job there for a big man to stay in front of a smaller, shiftier player.
Porter, he's double teamed by 2 post players. Lewis in the corner by himself, misses the wide open triple. Stewart will take over. Reyes in the corner, misses everything. Great rebound there by Austin Lewis.
Yeah, that ball actually hit him in the face. He wasn't expecting a miss there. And right place, right time for the rebound.
Inside to Higdon, all by himself. Lays it off easily on the glass.
Great find there from Steven for another assist. And he's got 13 here for Will Higdon already in the game.
Wheeler in the passing lane by himself. He lays it up easily. Wheeler, he literally floats in the air when he goes to the rim. Puts the Eagles up by 8.
Man, is he a joy to watch.
Free screen for Bright. He pulls up on a dime for a jumper, hits the back of the rim. Higdon with another strong board. Wheeler in transition, met by Reyes. Kicks corner to Lewis. Lewis drives baseline, kicks it to Fitzgerald. He'll try another triple. That misses everything. Reyes, he runs hard to the rim here and reaps his rewards. Spawning your brother on the opposite end, sweeping up the sweat there. Another soccer player for this Eagles program. Plays, I believe, left back or right back?
Left back most of the time, but he can go right back if needed.
Yes, and he can also score just like his brother here, too. I believe you're 5th on the all-time scoring list. Not scoring because it's not basketball. Goal list for this Eagles program history. You don't have anything to say about that one, huh?
Yeah, we're here to watch basketball. I'm not here to talk soccer tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I got to talk about you all season. Great pass to Higdon. A lot of contact, no call there. The Tigers go the other way. Here's Bright. Bright back pass, I believe, to Nunnery. No, it's not Nunnery. Number 3, Harley Reed. He brings his game within 1.
Great transition offense there from the Tigers. And a trailer option like that is open all the time when it comes to fast break play.
Wheeler hard to the basket. He misses. Here's Bright in transition. Can get it for the lead. But Lewis, great job getting the rejection there. He doesn't necessarily go up high, but puts his hands in the right place at the right time.
Austin's an incredibly smart basketball player, and you see his IQ of the game come out in a block like that.
Stewart, he finds Bright.
Great defense there from Stephen Wheeler to keep him at bay.
Good drive there by Reed. He gets back-to-back buckets here. A 3 and a drive inside.
Yeah, Alvin, I spoke a little too soon there. As soon as I said something, he turned on the Jets and blew by him, using that screen really well.
Ward works on his defender. Can't get the lucky roll, but Horton is there. Not Horton, my apologies. Higdon is there. He's doing a lot of the heavy lifting here for this Eagles offense.
Yeah, 15 in the first half, and he's got 7 of them all right about in the restricted area. And there's a tough foul there from Will. Good shot by Reese, I believe. Stewart, my bad. And draws the foul, gets a chance to go to the line and shoot 2.
Stewart, he averages 15 points per contest. Another one of the scorers on the top 25 in the nation. I don't know if you noticed, but the South region has about 8 scores top in the nation.
Yeah, I think that has something to say for the style of basketball that's being played here in the South region this year. Everything that I've seen so far is very up-tempo, which is a lot of fun to watch. You know, you don't always see that in a small college basketball, but the up-tempo is a lot of fun, and both teams are showing us how to do that tonight.
Stewart, he splits the free throw pair. He has 12 first half points. Ward gets tripped up by the referee, but Porter drives inside. Rearranges his shot there. Lewis with the great pass. Porter with the behind the back pass as well. Fancy move there for Porter. Finds Lewis for a triple. Hand in his face, yet misses. Here's Niall Bright in transition. He gets another fancy pass to Reed. That's no good. Bright with the follow, no good as well. Here's Ward. Here's Porter. He can throw the lob here. He does! And he misses the layup. Saw it coming, but he can't finish in that scenario.
A little too much fanciness there. You know, it's a tight game. You got to get the bucket.
Buckner, 3. He answers back. And you're right. Instead of getting the style points, now the Tigers respond back and go up 1.
Right, you really do have a 5-point swing there. You try for something nice, and it really goes crazy if you do get it. But in the end, you wind up giving them a 3 on the other end, being a little too fancy.
Lewis double teamed in the corner. 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bright, kicks it corner to Buckner. He'll try another triple, and that hits the bottom of the net. Majority of the scoring here tonight from three players, Buckner, Stewart, and Bright. They're all three in double digits. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Wheeler drives, Wheeler alters his shot. Wheeler can't find the bottom of the net. A lot of contact there on that shot. Bright in transition tries to answer before the buzzer, and yes, he does.
Niall Bright with another great shot, and you just cannot let him open. He's going to knock it down. He's got that quick release. Stop and pop in transition to beat the buzzer. Great shot there by Niall Bright.
He has 15 fourth half points. Ties with Will Higdon with 15 as well. And what a first half of basketball here tonight in the Nest.
Yeah, exciting basketball. Great shooting by the Tigers and great rebounding there for the Eagles.
A lot of basketball left to go as now the Trinity Tigers lead by 7, trying to continue their 4-game winning streak. But until then, please enjoy some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun, and I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
I'm Tony Bradshaw. Been in the engineering world for a while, stepped away from that, got into financial education and training space. Now I'm out promoting financial education and knowledge. How we do that is by teaching people how to manage their finances better, and we do that in a lot of different ways. Through study groups, we do that through online materials, through podcasts, and through personal coaching, financial coaching. Looking back, that all of the teachers, the instructors that I had at Pensacola had my success in mind. It doesn't matter what the topic or the issue was. They all wanted that for me. And I think that's one of the reasons I'm successful today is because of the heart that the teachers and the instructors had towards me. When you look into what really makes a person successful, I felt like I got all of that at Pensacola looking back. I've been able to work alongside people from very prestigious schools with MBAs and not found myself deficient in any capacity whatsoever. And so for me, the ministry side of it is really teaching people how to build wealth so that they can make a difference in other people's lives. And so for us in the Christian community, God's calling us to do things and to be, the hands and feet.
The field of business is exciting because it's constantly changing. It's constantly adjusting as our world changes due to various influences, not the least of which is technology. And so our students have the opportunity to study this changing environment. The goal of the department is to train young people to go out and be the best Christian accountant or marketer or advertiser or whatever the field is. We give them the tools that they need, and then we build and develop that as students go throughout their program. The information is being taught from a biblical Christian perspective. It's woven into every class that they are taking. Our program is practical, not just learning theory. Of course, we have to have a foundation that we're building from, but our students learn from our faculty, this is how you're going to see this concept played out in the workforce. Those students who go out and enter the workforce immediately, we routinely get feedback from those graduates saying, what you taught me, it really is what I'm doing, and I love this. This is what I've trained for. Our students enjoy our faculty, and our faculty love what they are teaching. So because our faculty enjoy it so much and they have such a desire to teach that love to our students fall in love with what they are doing. I meet with students almost on a regular basis who come in and say, my roommate or my friend is in the business department and they love their classes. Can I change my major to business? Yes, please. I would love to hear from you if you're interested in our program. So feel free, reach out. Let's have a conversation about why the Lord may be calling you to PCC. And I would love to answer your questions that you may have.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with 2-time All-Region soccer player for the Eagles here, Riley Rhodes. Riley, what an offensive luster game we have before us.
Yeah, something you got to look at here is the three-point mades for Trinity College, and that's been the key for them so far. They've got 12 out of 19 shooting 63% from the three-point line, and as opposed to the 33%, which normally isn't too bad from the Eagles, but that difference right there is definitely going to stand out in the score. And something else to note is the 11-0 run that happened at the end of the first half there for Trinity. So
let's talk a little bit more about that 11-0 run. We had a buzzer beater by Niall Bright. He has 17 points at half, averages 21 actually on a regular basis. What are you going to have to do in order for us to slow this offense down? Because all of it's coming from 3 players anyway.
Well, first of all, you've got to run them off the line. You've got 12 made threes in the first half. You've got to find a way to defend the three-point line, and if you keep giving up shots like that, they're going to make them. This team can knock down threes. They're good shooters. And Niall Bright, excellent ball player. He's got 4 threes already. So number 1 for the Eagles, run them off the line, and maybe some tired legs will show up tonight, and they'll slow down a little bit. But yeah, if you don't run them off the line, you're in for a long night.
Will Higdon, the high man here for the Eagles, but everyone else is under double digits. Who are you expecting to show up here for the Eagles in the second half?
Well, look to see Stephen Wheeler show up, and of course you've got A.J. Ward. He's going to do his thing, so it won't surprise me at all if he starts knocking some shots down here in the second half.
A lot of these things in this game are pretty even, honestly. Both teams with about 5 to 6 steals. Both teams with about 6 turnovers, but the defensive effort is honestly just not there. We're looking at a basketball game that's 54 to 47 at halftime, which is not normal for a basketball game on the college level.
Right, well, like we said earlier, it's a South Region style of play this year. Run and gun, And something to note here that's also very interesting is both teams are 19 of 40 from the field. So the difference is the three-point shooting, and that comes down, it's a three-pointers game anymore. So we got to run them off the line if we want a chance to play with them as the Eagles.
We got a minute left here of action. Let's go ahead and talk about what both teams need to talk in their huddle for them to be successful in this second half of action.
Well, first of all, the Eagles, I've said it 3 times now, run them off the line, and then also trust the discipline that you've built in your preseason. And Coach Bell really talks about never being outworked by the other team. So the fitness levels that you have as the Eagles should show up. You should be able to outrun them as the game goes on. And then for the Trinity over here in black, they've got to look to continue to shoot the ball well and to limit their turnovers as the game stays at that high pace. And hopefully they can continue to make their shots for Trinity.
We have about 30 seconds left until game time, and we normally do game predictions towards the end of the halftime show. Riley, what's yours?
Well, if the shooting keeps going Trinity's way, I'm going to have to pick Trinity. But my gut tells me that the Eagles' fitness is really going to show up here late in this game. And I've got the Eagles to win a close one here.
Couldn't agree with you more, Riley. Couldn't agree with you more. The last time the Eagles played Trinity at home, it was close. Came down to the wire, I believe, a score of 78-76. The Eagles took that one. And this one might go down to the wire as well, Riley.
Yeah, it definitely could. It looks like we've got a bit of a face guard man-to-man coming out here from Trinity, but they're also discussing whose ball it is as well.
The officials are signaling that it is white ball. As they come to the table and discuss things as well.
So we've got a turned over call here. It's actually going to be Trinity's ball. Their players were right. They talked about it and said it went white first. We never had a jump ball. And so now it's going to be black ball here coming out to start the half. Trinity College of Florida with the basketball.
Trinity College of Florida also with an 11-0 run at the end of the first half, which gives them a lead of 7.
Here we go. Stewart has the ball to start here, and he'll look to keep shooting well.
Here's Stewart, takes a screen, floater inside, that misses. Higdon with the rebound. Ward in transition. 2-on-1 break, the numbers for him aren't really even. Here's Lewis with the ball, finds Wheeler. Wheeler guarded by Stewart. Higdon inside, can't get the lucky roll. Rebounded by Reese.
Good defense there by Trinity College to keep Will off of the board and to secure the rebound.
Buckner, triple. He misses a rare one. He had 3 in the first half, but Stewart's there for the follow. Not a man down low in white, boxing out. So Stewart reaps the rewards. Ward, he's backing out his defender. Fadeaway shot. That's nothing but net.
Great finish there by Ward. Tough fall away jump shot, but he's strong enough and confident enough in his shot, he can go up and knock that down.
He had 7 first half points, give him 9 thus far. Bright inside to Stewart, another inside look for him, and that's good.
Great find there by Niall Bright. Excellent ball player, great vision there to find the open man.
Stewart, he has 16, second leading scorer in the game, and also for Trinity, great deflection there by Niall Bright. Tries to make a move on Wheeler. But Wheeler forces the turnover. Forces my apologies.
Excellent defense there by Wheeler, and that's something you want to see in a player. You make a little mistake like that, but don't hang your head. Get up and keep working, work hard, and see what you can do to correct the mistake, and he did a great job there forcing a turnover the other way. So they level out. He's done a good job.
Trinity so far winning this quarter. Porter with the ball on the left wing. Finds Higdon. He's quickly met by 2 defenders. Porter wide open for a triple, and that finds the seams of the net.
Christian Porter's never going to pass up a chance to get that shot right there. Those are things you dream about at night. Great shot, great knockdown.
He has 2 threes on the ball game. Give him 8 total on the contest. Here's Buckner, drives on Lewis. Fadeaway shot to the basket, and he knocks that down somehow. Give him 15. Wheeler looking to answer, drives on Bright, spin move inside. A lot of contact, but no call by the officials.
Yeah, I'm okay with that tonight. They're being very consistent with the physicality that they have so far. And, you know, as long as it's even, that way the players know what to expect.
Floppy play on the baseline for Ward. My apologies for Porter. He has 2 triples back-to-back.
Yeah, that's his 3rd triple of the game. He's shooting the ball extremely well this year and continues to do so here in the second half.
Floater for Bright. That hits the seams. Ugalde coming into the game. I believe now Bright's going to be his task for the rest of the night.
That would not surprise me one bit.
That was his first points of the half. He has 19 thus far. Here's Ward, another triple for the Eagles. That misses. Buckner gets a hand on it. Trinity, they lead here by 7. Stewart running jump shot. That's good. Stewart, he has 6 points. And the Eagles call a timeout in the half-court setting since Trinity is now on fire.
Great job,
Stewart
Tim.
with 6, my bad for cutting you off there. Stewart with 6 halftime points. Now Bright with 19, as well as Buckner with 15.
Sorry, I keep getting in your way there.
Brother, it's fine. It's the broadcast. We both love basketball, but more of it when we come back.
Exactly right.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Riley Rhodes. Riley Christian Porter with 6 first half points. Second half, my apologies, but Stewart as well with 6, and most of them are wide open inside.
Yeah, we've got to find a way to box out Stewart and stop him from getting those second chance points. He's got a long reach there, and he's a big guy inside. He'll definitely be willing to go in and rebound those, and then he's not going to miss if he's that close.
Foul on the floor, granted towards Reese. The Eagles try to go quickly inside to Higdon. He's 3 points away from his career high of 18 as well. Pass to Ward, corner triple. That finds the bottom of the net. Ward with 5 second half points. Brings this game within 6.
A.J. Ward getting to his favorite spot on the floor, and every time he gets a chance to shoot the ball from there, he's never passing that up.
Ugalde guarding, now Bright with him every step. He nearly loses the ball there. I believe he forces the turnover. No, he forces the jump ball, and that's in the Eagles' favor as well.
Great defense there by Brian. Just in your grill defense, and that's what we're looking for here as the Eagle crowd is looking forward to seeing him out here trying to put the brakes on for Niall Bright.
They inbound the ball to Ugalde as Wheeler's getting guarded full court. Quick move to the basket. He kicks it to Porter. Wide open for another triple for him. That misses. Wheeler tries to get a hand on it. A lot of contact on the rebound. Here's Stewart in transition. Kicks to Nunnery. My apologies, Reed, but that pass was too long. Horton, he comes to the table as he had an emphatic dunk in that first half of action.
Yeah, definitely one of the best plays we've seen here in the Nest so far this season.
Skip pass to Ugalde. Ward, hill drive, fadeaway jumper again. That finds the bottom of the net as well.
Great shot there by A.J. Ward. Way to create a little contact and then follow away for a nice jump shot.
After the timeout, that brings his game within 4. He has seven second half points. I was about to say first half points. Ward, he gets into the passing lane as well. As Will Higdon comes into the game, out of the game, my apologies, for Anthony Horton. The Eagles possibly looking to pick up the speed here.
Yeah, looking to pick up the speed and also give Will a bit of a breather now. He's played 5 minutes and give his legs a break, and hopefully he can get back on the floor soon here.
Great tip pass there by Horton. He runs the floor with Wheeler. Nearly loses the ball. Ward by himself, doesn't take the 3. Works inside. Foul and 1 for A.J. Ward, the native of Pensacola. Let's see that one again. Had a wide open shot opportunity, but instead he decides to drive it inside instead. And the Tigers call a timeout as A.J. Ward brings this game in within 2.
Great take there by A.J. Ward. Strong finish at the rim. A bit of a circus shot. You love to see it. And I'm looking around here. Fans all over the place are up on their feet. This place is excited for a great finish like that from A.J. Ward.
More of this great finish later as we take a quick break and both teams talk it over. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Riley Rhodes as A.J. Ward heads to the charity stripe to possibly get 19 first half points. But the Eagles playing really well defensively. The pinnacle of this defense, Ugalde guarding Niall Bright.
Yeah, great adjustment coming out of that timeout there by Coach Bell. And there's A.J. Ward completing the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's my favorite quote in the world. I'm not going to lie, brother. Ugalde, he's met by Bright with him every step. Now Bright, he tries to drive inside, fadeaway jump shot. That nearly falls in. Wheeler retains the ball.
Great defense there by Brian Ugalde, creating a tough shot.
Ward again, he slices to the rim and scores again. Another steal by Porter, he'll pull up for 3. That misses. Ugalde tries to get the rebound, nearly saves it. But that slice to the cup by Ward gives the Eagles the lead, 65-64.
Great energy here in the building, and right now if you're Trinity Baptist, or Trinity College, you've got to be looking to calm things down a little bit and find a way to get yourself back in. We've got 12 second half points by A.J. Ward.
20 total, he's going off.
Exactly.
Porter in the driving lane, passing lane rather, back pass to Ward, misses the layup. That would have gave him 14. Ugalde, he hustles back, plays defense on Stewart. That picks up the foul.
You know, that's a foul that I'm not too upset about, and it forces him to go to the line and really earn his 2 points instead of giving a free dunk there. Great energy by Brian Ugalde, great hard worker, way to get back and force him into a chance to have to shoot for free throws instead of just giving him the two points on the dunk.
Stewart, he has 18 on the half. A season 73% from the charity stripe. And what a game we have before us as that free throw knocks up this competition. A lot of great basketball this weekend as the Eagles celebrate Christmas here at the Nest. As we play Welch College tomorrow as well. The two-time, I was about to say All-American, but 2 times regional player in the South region playing the forward position. 13 goals his junior year. Riley Rhodes will be with me tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I'm excited, looking forward to it. We'll have Christmas with the Eagles, an exciting time for the Eagles fans to get some gifts and help a little donation here out in the city of Pensacola.
The Tigers have numbers here, 4-on-2, but the Eagles collapse back. Here's Buckner, drives inside, pulls up for a jumper. He finds the bottom of the net.
Boy, can that man shoot the basketball.
Give him 17 points in this contest, putting the Tigers up by 2. Porter calls for a screen from Horton. Gets the mismatch he wants. Here's Ward, receives the ball, splits the defense, goes to the cup, a lot of contact, another foul, and another and one. Let's see that one again.
Great strong take there. Lost the ball for a little bit, regathers it, goes up, and it's good. Great take by A.J. Ward, and once again, he's got a chance to make it a three-point play.
14 second-half points from the junior who's native of Pensacola. He has 22 on the ball game. Hey, you never know, if he keeps going at this pace, he can either tie or surpass his career high of 32, which he got against Crowley's Ridge.
We're going to have to find a way to keep you in your seat here. Alvin, you're getting a little excited over here, but I don't blame you. A.J. Ward is balling out right now. Great basketball by the Eagles.
15 first-half points. He has more first-half points than the Tigers do combined. Stewart makes a move, finds Reynosa. Bright for a three, he misses. And what a decision by coach, putting Brian Ugalde on and a menace on the defensive side of the ball.
Yep, great close out there.
Ward, a turnover in the eyes of the official. The fans don't like it. How do you feel about that one, brother?
Yeah, I think that's the right call according to the way the game has been called tonight. So, you know what I was saying earlier, as long as it's consistent, they're letting them play. And it's a men's league out here. We're not playing with the boys anymore.
Buckner drives, tries to find Bright, guarded tightly by Ugalde. Bright with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Finds Stewart. He throws up something towards the rim. No good. Baseball pass to Horton. Finds it. Also tries to get it to Ugalde as well. Horton finds the ball, puts it up towards the rim, and it swirls out. Ugalde with the hard play on the floor. And what a play there. What a turn of events, actually, not the play. As Horton should have had the easy two. I thought we were going to get another dunk like we saw earlier.
Yeah, just didn't have the right footing there, and that made it for a very awkward layup. Those are tough when you're along the baseline, a little below the rim. So, yeah, that's a tough play to make there.
Great defense there by A.J. Ward, but he gets out the play. Smith Jr. to Buckner in the corner. He can't answer back. Ugalde with the rebound. He's guarded by Bright. Go ahead and say what you were going to say, brother.
Once again, something that you'll notice in the second half that the Eagles are doing really well is they are closing out the three-point shooters there. Great finish by Chandler there. Kind of interrupted my thought.
Fitzgerald, he's spoken to the side, but Anthony Horton tries to go draw the charge. Wow, what a cluster of words there. But I'll put Reynosa at the free throw line. Eagles up by 3. Wheeler preparing to check back into the contest as well.
Yeah, the crowd didn't really like that one, but I've got to agree with the official here. Just late in his slide and once again leans into the play. As a player, when you're setting up to take a charge, you absolutely cannot lean into the play, and that's what we saw there from Anthony Horton. Yeah, and that is his second foul on the night.
Reynosa, he gets another opportunity at the stripe, swirls inside. Bright comes out the game, and so will Ugalde. And now one of the better offensive players for this ball club, Wheeler, is checked back in as well. Lewis makes a defender miss. He goes to the rim, yet misses. A lot of contact there, but we'll go the other direction. Nunnery, Stewart, offensive foul in favor of A.J. Ward. What a beautiful charge by him.
Great job there by A.J. Ward to set his feet and draw that charge like we talked about, and not lean into the play.
Wheeler, he gets the mismatch he wants. We'll see if he can take advantage. Goes to Horton in the corner. Wasn't expecting that one. Wheeler drives inside, kicks to Lewis for a triple. That's good! From the train tracks. Now let's go even further. From Pace, Florida, Austin Lewis.
Yeah, you knew that was good. Right from where we're sitting, we can see that in line with the hoop the whole way. Great shot by Austin Lewis. He is not going to be denied given a chance like that. He is one of the greatest shooters that I have ever played with. Great basketball player.
That three puts them up by 4. Timeout called on the floor. We'll step away as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with two-time all-regional player on the soccer level, Riley Rhodes. Riley, a different ballgame that we're witnessing right now.
Yes, sir. It's a very high-paced game like we have been seeing, but the Eagles have done a good job of running the Tigers off the line and now are making them take tough shots.
Bad pass there by Reynosa. The sophomore puts the Eagles up 4. This is kind of crazy. The score is 73-69. We have 10 minutes left of action to go, Riley.
Yeah, a very high-scoring game. Both teams love to run and gun. Makes for exciting basketball.
Pass intended to Stephen Wheeler. Wheeler finds Ward. Ward drives inside towards the goal. He'll head back to the charity stripe. Wow, I just realized we're only 10 minutes in. And through those 10 minutes, A.J. Ward had, well, not 20, but 15 second-half points.
Yeah, like I said right before the second half started, I said my gut tells me that A.J. Ward's going to come back and really make an impact on this game, and he has done exactly that.
Second free throw attempt. First, my apologies, is good. He's perfect from the charity stripe tonight. And honestly, this might be a night where he goes for a career performance as well.
If he keeps this up, there's no doubt in my mind that he'll keep that up.
Second attempt is up, and it's pure. A.J. Ward, the junior studying sports management, native of Pensacola. Father Bible faculty here at the campus, and honestly, one of my favorite faculty members here as well. Reynosa, he drives. Beautiful rejection there, but gets his own miss. Fitzgerald, he comes up with the ball, pushes the ball in transition as well. Goes corner to Wheeler. Finds Lewis. Lewis back to Ward. He can get a triple here. He misses. Fitzgerald gets his own rebound. Give and go to Fitzgerald. That's a beautiful basketball play right there.
Great find there to give it right back to him. And that's 11 points, am I right, for Chandler Fitzgerald?
Yes, you are correct with that statistic. Fitzgerald doing a great job pushing the ball in transition. Hop step to the basket. We saw a play just like that earlier in the first half. Give him 13. He ties his season high that he had against LaGrange College in LaGrange, Georgia. Jump shot, Stewart, no good. Lewis with the rebound, Eagles in the driver's seat.
Something interesting to note here. This second half, the Eagles have outscored the Trinity College Tigers by a score of 32-15.
Wow.
32-15, you heard that correct.
That is crazy. Wheeler, he'll head to the line and try to go and finish his plays the old-fashioned way. He has 3 points in this first half, and man, that guy is quick. First attempt is up for Wheeler, and it's good.
Here comes Will Higdon and Garrett Jones once again. And just as Garrett Jones was going into the game here, you heard Coach Bell say, you got to contest everything and work hard. And that's exactly what the Eagles have been doing here in this second half. They've done a great job at running the Tigers off the line, not letting them knock down the three-point shot, and that has been the difference in this second half.
A.J. Ward, he gets some must-needed rest in this ballgame. He has 26 points through 30 minutes of basketball. As Wheeler knocks down the second as well. And Fitzgerald gets the foul call.
Just got a little too greedy for the steal there. Good call there by the official.
What a South Region matchup. And honestly, Riley, no lie, the South Region is probably one of the most entertaining conferences in the Christian country.
That's true. Any one of these teams in this South Region has a chance. It's a toss-up when it comes to region play.
Reese tries to work on Higdon with 10 seconds left to go. Bright, he's checked back into the game, tries to find Reese. Can't work here. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Jump ball, and is also awarded to the Eagles.
Great play there by Will Higdon. And I don't know what he ate for supper tonight, but man, is he shifty. He stayed in front of number 21 there really well. I'm impressed with his play tonight.
Yeah, 15 points in the first half, nothing in the second, but he's just getting started as the Eagles have a nice cushion of a 12-point lead.
You know, the points isn't what impresses me so much from Will. With his size advantage, that doesn't surprise me, but the defense here that he's been playing and with the rebounding prowess that he has, he's doing a great job.
He had 5 rebounds in the first half. I was trying to get you that stat while you were talking, Riley. You're doing a phenomenal job tonight.
Appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun here.
Wheeler gets the first step, goes strong to the cup. A lot of contact, no good. Higdon with the rebound. That gets stripped away from him, though.
Man, is he having a great game inside rebounding. Just a little shaky on the hands there, but he's got another board, and yeah, he's playing well tonight.
Lewis spins around, tries to find Higdon. That's no good. Here's Now Bright in transition. He has Reed running. Now Bright, he gets his second points. Thus far in the quarter, he actually has 4, my apologies for the misquotation of the stats. Bring this game within 10. Jones, snatch back, finds Higdon by himself. A lot of contact, foul, and 1. Higdon, he gets his, is this his first? No, this is his second point. Second opportunity for points here in this game.
Great chance there for Will Higdon and a great find by Jones. And Will just takes advantage of the mismatch and draws the and 1. He's got a chance for a 3-point play of his own.
With this free throw, he can tie his career high of 18, and he does.
And he does. Great free throw shooting there.
Eagles up by 13, now Bright with the ball, guarded by the graduate student from Cornell University. Here's Bright. Beautiful use of the screen, and he finds the bottom of the net.
Great ball player right there. He's a talented scorer, and he's doing a good job on defense as well tonight.
Wheeler, Chandler, corner, triple! He has 16! Chandler Fitzgerald, the senior from Temperance, Michigan. Now you mentioned that you were a player alongside with him when you guys were both freshmen, and now you guys are both seniors, prominent in both of your sports. You're standing alongside with me as he gets checked out the game. Wow, what a turn of events through the history of this Eagles athletic program.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Chandler there and for the work that he's put in and the chance that he's getting to show what he's got. Great shooting there from Chandler. He's having a great game tonight.
Ugaldi, he gets checked into the game here. Almost alongside with Stephen Wheeler.
Here's a fresh face for the Tigers. Fernando Ortiz coming into the game for the first time as well.
Great thing to mention there. Here's Bright guarded by Ugaldi. He can't go anywhere. A great pass to find Reese. Now Bright with quick thinking there. What a pass by him.
Yeah, great find there to go behind the back. Creative basketball. Love to see it. Like I said, Niall Bright is a fun basketball player to watch.
Yeah, but Ugaldi's having the time of his life guarding him, making it not hard for him to make plays. Well, very hard for him to make plays.
Yeah, that is true. That's a great matchup. Something that we love to see.
That ball swirls in there. Austin Reese. Second attempt is up for Reese, and that hits the front of the rim and falls inside the basket. Eagles lead by 12 with 7 minutes left to go. 13 points away from 100. Jones, he travels. Quick turnover there by the Tigers. Although the Eagles do have the lead in this scenario, the Tigers still have a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, to possibly come back.
Yep, and you see great defense there to force a turnover by the Tigers and hopefully get themselves a little momentum coming back into this ball game.
Reed drives and finds Knight. Now Bright, my apologies, misses the jump shot. Uvaldi doing a phenomenal job guarding him all night.
Yeah, and a strong rebound there by A.J. Ward, securing the ball.
Ward turns inside, finds Jones in the corner. He turns the corner, gets a spin on the ball, and he scores. Garrett Jones, the transfer student from Cornell University, he gets his first points of the night.
Great way to turn the corner there. You know, that's a skill that really can't be taught very much, but the instinct to just know, hey, I've got an open lane here, I'm going to go to the rim.
Porter picks his pocket. Here's Jones in transition. Has an open Ward. He's on the perimeter. Pump fake inside. Hard to the rim. Foul! And one for A.J. Ward with another trip to the free throw line.
A.J. Ward with his third and one opportunity for tonight. He is attacking the basketball rim so strong tonight, and it's paying off big dividends for him right there.
That's 91 here for the Eagles. He has 28 points. I believe 3 points away. No, 4 points. 3 if he hits his free throw away from his career high of 32 against Crowley's Ridge.
Yep, and we've got 2 fouls there on number 21, Austin Reese from the Tigers, and that's going to send him to the bench for a little breather.
That's a violation on Brian Ugaldi. That basket's no good. And Ward will stay at 28 points.
Ward's definitely going to have some words for him later on about taking away his points.
I think he can repay it by playing great defense and a backcourt violation on Niall Bright. Ugaldi played great defense.
Ugaldi loves it. I love to see a smile like that on his face. He is having the time of his life, doing exactly what he loves to do out here, just putting the clamps on tonight.
Conversation between the officials. I thought that definitely was an over the back call there, because although he was in the full court setting, you can't come from one side of the court to another court as well, but they're going to award that possession here to the Tigers.
You know, in thinking about that call right there, I think that's the correct correction of the call, because Niall Bright never did establish possession of the ball in the front court with both feet on the ground, and so that's the right correction there.
Ward! He'll go to the free throw line again, as he nearly had a rim rocking dunk.
Good foul there by number 23, Kareem Lamar, to make A.J. Ward earn the 2 points the hard way.
A.J. Ward, if he can knock down these 2 free throws, that'll give him 30 points tonight. 2 points away from his career high that he had against Crowley's Ridge during the Pensacola Invitational. That ball somehow finds the bottom of the rim, give him 29.
Yeah, you can tell this is his home court. These rims are very friendly to him.
Man, if A.J. Ward was on the soccer court, he'd probably be celebrating with backflips like you did on your last goal of the season here at home. He splits the free throws, 29 on the game for him, leads all scorers. Eagles now lead here by 17. Here's Ortiz guarded by Porter. Ortiz drives, Ortiz gets to the cup, Ortiz finishes, Ortiz an opportunity to make a 3-point play.
Strong move there by Ortiz to get to the rim, and then you see him draw the contact and then keep the ball out of Porter's reach in order to be able to go up and finish that. Great take there by Ortiz, and this is the type of thing that you need to see for the Trinity College Tigers if they're going to have a chance to come back into this game.
And honestly, that's not just great balance, but great possession of the ball, keeping it in a place where he can finish high at the rim.
That's exactly right.
Ortiz, he'll try to complete the play, and he does. Brings this game close. I believe within 14. I've been getting good at math ever since I've gotten this job, not gonna lie. Ward drives to the basket, and that was just too easy. A.J. Ward with 31 points.
Same move time and time again, and man, Trinity's got to find a way to stop that move.
Buckner with the 3, no good. Ugaldi with the rebound. Ugaldi has to get the ball past half court. He does.
Good defense there by Ortiz to try and make it difficult for him to
Ward, he's feeling himself. A little bit of a heat check. Ugaldi with great effort, but can't save the ball. A.J. Ward, I've been mentioning this all night, 24 first half points.
Second half.
Yes, I thought you were going to say 22. Yes, 24 second half points for A.J. Ward.
Hey, that's all right. In the excitement of the game so far, we're mixing up what half we're in, but it's no big deal. Al, don't take it too hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely different half that we're looking. We're going to go to break, but let's continue talking. And we've seen A.J. take over in halves all the time from having low single-scoring possessions, low-scoring efforts in the first.
Yep, and here we see the replay there. That inside, the quick finish with the right hand there has been a trademark of his tonight. Trinity has to find a way to stop that move because he's got him with that going left and then finishing right on that side of the rim probably 4 or 5 times here in the second half. Boy, is he having a second half to think about. This is a great time.
And not just the second half, but junior season as well. He had 24 against Ave Maria, 32 against Crowley's Ridge, and he already has 31 with 5 minutes left to go here against Trinity College of Florida.
Yeah, you know, just looking across the rim or across the court here for A.J. Ward, he's pulling that move right in front of his dad, Mark Ward.
I just saw that too.
What do you think that means for him to be able to play like that in front of his dad?
I just think we need to have Mark Ward on the broadcast as well. He'll be like, oh, there goes my boy A.J. driving to the basket just like me in high school. And Horton with the great rebound. Good, A.J. Ward having a phenomenal night. Uvalde in transition. Nearly loses the ball. Don't know how he hanged on to that one. Porter gets it back to Wheeler. Wheeler, quick move to the basket. A lot of contact. He'll take another trip to the line as well.
Boy, is he a crafty basketball player. It's tough to guard him. You never know what's coming next when you're playing against Stephen Wheeler. Great basketball player.
Speaking of what's coming next, you don't ever know for this Eagles basketball team who can go off. Last game against Emory and Henry, it was Wheeler who was at the line. He had 22. Tonight, it's Ward with 31 tonight. Wheeler misses the first free throw attempt. Despite his poor performance at the free throw line, he is first in the nation in field goal percentage. Misses both free throws. Eagles still up big. Here's Ortiz. He drives to the basket. He'll get another trip to the line as well.
Another great take there by Ortiz. Strong take, strong finish, and he's got 5 here, looking to make it 6 with this free throw.
Coming off the points and getting quick points as well. Not just quick points, but quick action as he brings this deficit to 14, possibly 13 if he can knock down this 3-point chance. He doesn't. Ward with another strong rebound. He's double teamed. Ortiz again. Foul and 1.
Man, Ortiz must have a thing for only scoring when he gets fouled here. He's got 3 buckets made, and all 3 of them have been and 1 opportunities. He's going to the line to try and make it, 8 points here?
No, I believe that's 7 now because he missed the free throw, but he got the second chance opportunity. Here's an opportunity for him to score here.
So he does make 8 points here with that made free throw.
Trinity College going with the full court press here. High scoring game for both teams. Yet there's a lot of basketball to play here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Horton drives on the shorter defender. Foul and 1 for Horton.
Strong take there, and way to keep the ball up high where he can't be blocked. Great finish there by Anthony Horton. He's going to go to the line and try to make it a 3-point play himself.
Horton in this first home game this year, man, he's been battling an ankle injury for the majority of this first half of the season, but it's great to see him back, and honestly great to see him back high flying.
Yeah, he's got a great vertical. He can play above the rim a little bit here. Great work. Even though he misses the free throw there, he's playing well tonight.
Great drive by Bright. Now Bright gets to the basket. It seems like he scores every time when Uvalde's not on him.
It seems like that. So, yeah, he's having a good game, scoring the basketball well.
That's his 8th point in the second half. 27 on the game with him, right behind A.J. Ward. It's kind of funny, Bright had 19 first half points, and Ward had 24, well, possibly even more second half points. Here's Porter, drives to the basket, finds Ward. Wheeler with the ball on the top of the key, guarded by Bright. Great move to get past the defender. Ward in the corner for a triple. That misses. Horton nearly got a hand on it, but here's Stewart in transition. even break for his scenario. He misses the floater.
Great rebound there by Anthony Horton.
Porter, no look pass to Ward. He gets the lucky roll to follow and also surpasses his career high with 33 points.
He's having a great ball game tonight.
Tries to answer back with the triple, that's no good. Bright tries to throw one up, that's no good as well.
Great closeout there from Brian Ugalde, making it tough for him to get that ball off.
Here's Porter, he drives. Can we get 100? That's rejected into the crowd by Reynosa.
Great defense there to come across and help stop a fast break opportunity.
Higdon, he'll head back into the game, and he's had a really great competition himself. He also surpasses his career high with 18 tonight. A lot of guys are surpassing their career highs tonight. Higdon with 18, Chandler with 16, and the story of this second half, A.J. Ward with 33.
Yeah, when we're having a 98-85 with 3 minutes left in the game, it's hard not to surpass your career highs.
This is an opportunity that we can see a lot of our bench players play as well, since we're up with so much time, but still this is an opportunity and also a ball game that the Trinity Tigers could come back in. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break here. Alvin Chapman and Riley Rhodes will be back here soon. Inbound to Porter, quick pass to Wheeler. And that's 100 points there, brother.
Great find there from Christian Porter. Excellent vision.
We mentioned that it was going to be 100, and it is. Stewart drives inside, finds the bottom of the net as well. He just surpasses 20. No look pass to Higdon. Higdon corner to Ward. Eagles in no rush here as they're up by 13. Wheeler drives inside. That's deflected by Bright. Wheeler
Great hustle.
Sorry
about that again.
Go ahead,
we
brother.
keep getting each other's way.
No, it's fine, man.
Will Higdon there with great awareness to poke the ball, and it actually goes back into one of the Trinity College players as he's standing out of bounds.
Ward saves that from going out of bounds. Porter with 9 seconds left to go. Ward with 6 seconds left to go. Ward, he'll pull up a triple. That misses. Stewart with a lot of contact. Here's Bright for a triple. He hasn't been able to score what you called on him all night.
Great defense again. Another tough closeout. And at this point, he's starting to force a couple of things, trying to force the issue a little bit. And the frustration that Brian Ugalde is bringing is definitely showing up here.
Porter, he makes a move on the sophomore Reynosa. Here's Porter. My apologies, Ward. Spins on his defender, fades off the baseline, yet misses. That's a foul there on Ugalde. Gets into his passing lane while Stewart was off balance. And I believe that will send him to the free throw line as well.
Yeah, that should be a bonus there for the Tigers and a chance to get a pair of free throws here with the clock stopped. So that's exactly what they want. They can bring this back within 11 here. And, high-scoring ball game, but they're not out of it yet. There's still enough time for them to play basketball yet.
Listen, in basketball, this is where a minute and 30 seconds feels like 30 minutes, and let's add 30 seconds as well.
It really does. So for Trinity to have the chance to score with the clock stopped is big, but missed opportunity there by the Tigers.
Eagles have to get the ball over the half-court line here in 3 seconds. And he gets the ball stripped. Higdon gets on the ground for it. And Higdon calls the timeout just in time. What a hustle play by the big man.
You love to see a big man like that sprawling out on the floor after the basketball. Great heart from Will. You know, he's not always the fanciest or the most athletic, but man, does he work hard. And I love to see that, the development that he's shown since he joined this Eagles ball club. Great basketball player. I have a lot of respect for him.
We're going to stay here for just a momentary moment here. And this is kind of interesting. The Eagles are going to possibly walk away with the win here, being up by 13. But now, if we realize, if we're looking back to last year, a team you were on, our first game and win of the year was also against Trinity College of Florida. No, it wasn't. It was actually against Welch. We play tomorrow. But our second win of the year was against Trinity College of Florida as well.
Yeah, this is a team that we've had a considerable amount of success over the past, and it looks like the Eagles are going to continue that success tonight and make it 7 in a row against Trinity College of Florida Tigers.
A lot of players in double digits at first. We were worried about the fact that the Trinity College of Florida's players had their team had 3 players in double digits, and now the Eagles have a number of players in double digits as well.
Yeah, it looks like the Tigers have thrown a bit of the bench here. I don't know if they're giving this one up or if they think maybe they can find some new life here in some other guys who haven't had an opportunity yet this game.
Here's Porter with the ball on the left wing. He finds Ward, drives baseline, up and under. Man, just have him pack his bag and have him live at that free throw line because he's been there so many times already.
I think that might be his best finish of the night as you see him there going up and under and then taking a little breather there, taking a nap on the floor. A.J. Ward, you can stay there because you deserve it. You are having a great game tonight.
He has 35 points in this ball game with his entire family to the left of him as well. Another attempt is up. Give A.J. Ward, the sports management student here at Pensacola Christian College, 36 on the night. It's going to be a Class B technical here on the Trinity College Florida Tigers.
Same issue that we had earlier in the game with the book complications. Just a bit of sloppiness tonight by somebody.
Yeah, you were about to say something. Better watch what you say there, brother.
Something somewhere, and that's going to give the Eagles a Class B technical there, and Christian Porter knocks down a free throw.
And honestly, a technical that's kind of, I mean, honestly, you said it, kind of careless, as Jason Brown wasn't written down in the book.
Yeah, that's something that you don't really like to see as a fan of the game.
It's also something that is really rare to see on the college level as well.
That is very true. Something that I have not seen in my 4 years here with the Eagles.
Triple for Trinity College, and that's good. Number 11, Giovanni Reyes. He knocks down a triple as this game enters into the milliseconds. Not Ward, but Higdon goes inside, misses the layup. Trinity off to the races. Reynosa, he scores.
Great take and find there by Christian Allen as he dumps the ball off to his teammate to get the layup there. Carlos Reynosa for 2.
Brantley Koski, he checks into the game here for the Eagles. Actually, the officials don't grant him access into the game.
Yeah, as that was a made bucket, they're not going to give it to him yet. They just wanted to fix the shot clock here.
Ugaldi, he gets to the half-court setting in a hurry. About a 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Eagles looking to pass this one around. Porter, he snakes inside, finds Ward. Step back triple, can he get 39? All the possibilities it could be. Reynosa tries to make a move, that's no good.
Yeah, it looked like he just turned his ankle down there. That's not something that you want to see. And glad to see that he's getting up and he's all right.
Ugalde, he checks out the game, the graduate student from Mexico, and some much deserved rest as well for him. Didn't get a lot of points, but like his efforts, but his efforts were definitely shown here tonight.
Yep, and here comes Austin Lewis as well to close this game out. Will takes a seat. Great game from Will Higdon tonight. Excellent ball playing by the Eagles.
They'll possibly walk this one out and walk into their second win of the season against Trinity College of Florida for the Eagles. 104-91 is the game here for the Eagles. And Riley, what a matchup it was.
Great game there by both teams, and Eagles able to come out on top with a great victory. Their second win of the season. Something that the fans are really excited to see, and yeah, we're looking forward to a good weekend of basketball, and this is a good start for them so far.
The Eagles have a game tomorrow against Welch College, but before we go ahead and go to the post-game break, let's go ahead and have you guys enjoy some highlights from this game, starting off with the slam dunk from Anthony Horton. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over as we enter into the postgame for this matchup. Alvin Chapman alongside with Riley Rhodes. And what a night here for the Eagles as they collect their second win of the season by a score of 104-91. The man of the hour, A.J. Ward, on the camera with a career high of 34 points.
Great job there by A.J. Ward. And something that you love to see is the scoring that we saw today from the second half. 57 points for the Eagles in the second half.
Wow.
An electric second half that they put on tonight.
Not just A.J. Ward getting career high, but also Chandler Fitzgerald in a career high tonight of 16 points as he surpassed his career high previously of 13 against LaGrange.
Yeah, and something else you saw was Will Higdon. He had a great game as well. And then you had players like Stephen Wheeler and number 2, Christian Porter also had a great game in finding those players and getting everyone else involved. You know, that's something we talked about in the pregame show. We need to get everyone else involved. Yes, A.J. Ward got his 34 tonight, but the combined scoring is the reason that we've got 104 points up there on the clock. So great game by the Eagles, great team basketball tonight.
We talked about the excellent guard play of our guards tonight. Both of those guys combined for 13 assists. Wheeler with 8 and Porter with 5.
Yeah, that's something that's key that you need your guards to do there. And they did a great job at finding those players and opening things up. So, yeah, excellent. And, you know, something else that we need to notice as well tonight is that second half defense. We talked about it at halftime there. We got to run them off the line. What did they do the second half?
Run them off the line,
Ran them
brother.
off the line, and, man, did they shut them down in the second half. The amount of three-pointers made by Trinity College of Florida was considerably less in the second half than it was in the first. So great job there by Coach Bell making the adjustment, and then by the players of executing that on the court.
Riley,
Excellent job.
We will be here tomorrow, same time, 7:30. My apologies for cutting you off all
Hey,
night.
that's fine.
But hey, brother, you've
It's
been doing
been
an
good.
awesome job. But how do you believe the Eagles are going to carry this momentum from today to tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, they got to get some rest here tonight, get a good night of sleep so they can be ready to go within 24 hours again. So great stuff, and I think that the excitement from the fans is going to build, and they're going to come in tomorrow night excited, ready to play basketball, and the momentum that they gain tonight is definitely going to show up in the game tomorrow as well.
Riley, I believe we do have this middle camera right here. Let's go ahead and draw our attention to it. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, actually, is it this middle one? No, it's this one. Is it? No, it's this one. Perfect. Right here. This camera right here. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. My apologies, we got to get this camera thing. I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with two-time all-regional player in the soccer category, Riley Rhodes, and we will see you, point with me, brother. We will see you tomorrow against Welch College.